When it comes to metal in a Lonescar state, there's no place that does the blend between thrash and groove so well. Close enough to be able to see their neighbours over the border, Lonescar armed themselves with the Tex-Mex spirit to deliver their third release. Previous EPs Bloodluck and more Chingon than before had paved the way for Lust for the End, which is even more Chingon, which is apparently fucking awesome in Spanish, than what came before. Lust for the End is out on the 31st of January 2020. Now the groove is deep, with the opener gluttonous to the core. The chorus is bouncy as a circle pit on a trampoline. However, what makes it stand out is the actual kick-ass thrashiness of it, the one that surrounds it. Lonescar have a sound that will excite the old school stalwarts of metal as much as the new school of headbangers. Undead Assembly is a little more simple in the rhythm department, but certainly isn't lacking in metal power. Lonescar Raging would barely contain fury, something that increases in energy as the track goes on and is picked up by the hyper groove in Means to an End. Then continuing to let rip as they do throughout all this album. Life is Suffering then sees Lonescar go all out to cause nothing but devastation and destruction. It's an absolute beast. The guitars are dripping in filthy groove and the throat-tearing intensity of the vocals are on another level. Of course, Revolution Now and Self-Led continue the savagery, but it's nice to see a little cheeky guitar solo crop up in the former, and another with a bit more meat to the bones pop up in the latter. Still burning as brightly as it did at the start, Lonescar don't appear to be running out of steam, still driving their ferocity forward like a metal spike being pushed into the skull. With your martyr self for envy's sake and images from Matheson being the thump of the hammer driving the pain in deeper and deeper. As numbness does begin to set in, a brief screech of feedback followed by one of the hottest tempos on the album in the form of All Is Vanity brings the sharpness back to the forefront. This is Lonescar at their most strongest. So it's somewhat of a surprise to find Lust for Her End begin with a bit of a peppier sound that seems well out of place. It does of course evolve into their trademark thrash-based groove for a frantically heavy ending, it's just a little surprising. Lonescar's Lust for the End is out on the 31st of January 2020. Let us know what you think in the comments, make sure you check it out. Thank you very much for watching. You can check us out on GBHBL.com as well as on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter and Tumblr. Go to Patreon to help us out over there, that's patreon.com/GBHBL, as well as Big Cartel where you can find some of our merchandise. We have a podcast running on SoundCloud and Apple Podcasts, and of course, if you like this video, do us a favour, hit the subscribe button and help the channel grow. Games, horror and heavy metal, what else is life for?